coming out. All right.
Yeah, magic.
Ah, it's hot.
Yeah, it's a magic trick. You flip it over and ain't nothing come.
Yeah, I got myself a little comedian today. Well, he's always a comedian. But anyway, I just wanted to fill you guys in on my day's activities because they're going to be short today. I do have something in store, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get around to doing it or filming it today. But I did want to bring you along my foils of the day of baking and whatnot, preparing for tomorrow. Tomorrow is a feast day, and it is our last day, my 30 day. And yeah, I'm gonna eat, y'all. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat as much as I possibly can because that 3 day break I said that I was going to do, it's going to be a 3 day fast. And so once I finish that, I'll roll back into my ADF, and my ADF will consist of the weight training. And actually, the weight training that I'm going to do is called 20 and 20 grit. It's on tonal. So if you're interested in seeing how the tonal works, that's going to be on there, and this is what I'm going to be doing. If it's backwards, but it's 20 and 20 grit and hit. So it's 20 minutes, 5 days a week, and that way, like I said, I'm not one to do like hour-long workouts at all, but I'm probably gonna work up to it. And this is going to do it for me. But yeah, so enjoy my fumbles and foils. Uh, it was fun today, even though because it didn't start out that way. I ended up having to call in because I wasn't doing well this morning. But yeah, so now I'm all good, and got all stuff is a go. You know how I go. All right, y'all. So here I have some carne asada. I'm going to marinate in this stuff and a little bit of baking powder. Child, I mean baking soda, and not that much. You want probably less than 3/4 of a teaspoon, probably even less than that. It's just to help tenderize the meat. But I mix that in the bag and I massage it before I put the meat in there. So now I'm just going to make some banana bread with the leftover bananas my husband didn't eat. I don't eat bananas like that because I think I'm allergic to them raw like that. But baked, they're fine. I guess it's fine. I don't know. I don't know my body anymore. However, usually it counts for three, but I'm using two, obviously, and these are overripe. The riper, the overripe, the more overripe, the better. But this actually came out really good, even with all the fumbles and foils I had started to have. But you just want to mash these up. You can mash them with a fork or whatever. I have a pastry cutter, so I'm going to just mash them with that, and then. And then in a separate bowl, I think I put it in, I'm not sure. Yeah, I put it in a separate bowl. So you want the butter and the sugar, you want to cream that together as best you can. And I actually had like less than a half a cup of brown sugar and about the same, a quarter of sugar, cane sugar, so that I can cream that together. And then what you want to do and because I just kept messing up, y'all. I just kept messing up, but it still came out good. So I have some lemon extract, some vanilla extract, and the what's left of my rum extract, and I just put it all. Put it all into the wet batter mixture, but I ended up putting in the milk, and I didn't have buttermilk, so I used 2% milk and a little bit of sour cream, so that'll help. Give it that buttermilk type texture feel you know. So if you don't have buttermilk, you can make your own. If you just add lemon to the milk, and it can curdle up a little bit. But I didn't do all that. I went the other route. You can always make this is your kitchen. You make it how you want to. But to this, I had 3/4 of softened butter, just about 3/4. But you don't want to, and that's the thing. The mix is kind of off because it's usually a recipe for 3 bananas. With two, you can kind of pass or fail, but it could either be too moist or too dry depending on how you do it. So it's kind of like you got to feel this one out for yourself. But I just wanted to show you what I was doing when I was preparing for my feast tomorrow. So I have 3/4 cups of brown sugar, butter, and then a 1/4 cup of brown sugar and a 1/4 cup of cane sugar, and I just cream that together. And then I beat a little bit of one egg, and I'll beat that in as well. And child, let me just tell you, I greased and dusted a pan for my loaf. And do you know, when I was making it, I was like, man, this look a little soupy. I probably shouldn't have used too much milk, because I used a cup of milk, and I was like, because I was just going to pour it in until I got the desired batter that I wanted, but I ended up, child, I ended up putting the whole thing in because because I'm trying to film and try to pay attention. I couldn't pay attention to what I was doing. It was a mess, y'all. It was a mess. So here I'm about to use an egg, but I wanted to beat it, but I wanted to use this glass because I'm not trying to do all these dishes now. That is baking soda and baking powder. 3/4 teaspoons of each, just about, and I added it to some all-purpose flour, a cup of all-purpose flour. Lord have mercy. And then just beat the egg and add it into the thing and beat it some more. You know what I'm saying? But once you beat this into the make sure that you do not what do they call it? Don't overdo a good thing. The batter will come out dry if you keep on. Once all the flour is folded in, stop. Just don't do no more. Okay, so to the milk, like I said, I added about 2 dollops of child. I don't have measurements. I just go by my ancestors. 2 dollops of sour cream. I got a little bit of lemon extract. I just use the capfuls, so you can use lemon extract. It's essentially what you want your banana bread to taste like. You can put whatever flavors you like in them. So I have the vanilla, and it kind of got away from me, but that and then some rum. I had a little bit of rum left because I like to put those in my pound cakes and stuff like that when I do make them. It's not often, but obviously it's gone now. And that's what I put in there. Stir it up real good so that it won't get all the clunks out. And just a dash of nutmeg. Not too much. You know, you don't want to overdo it. If you want cinnamon, you can do cinnamon and nutmeg. But I feel like allspice, yeah, that's what I use. Allspice. I use allspice. I think I use allspice. Allspice has all of the spices, right? So you get a good little flavor. So you don't need a lot of it. And just dump that in and then start whisking it. Now look, this is where I told y'all I had put this in there. I didn't dust it. Look, I'm about to do. Y'all look at this. I didn't dust it and floured. I greased and floured my little pan and everything. And you see that bowl back there? I didn't even see it. I didn't. You know what? I'm so mad about that because that's what ended up making my bread, my banana bread, not coming out the pot because I ended up putting this stuff back in a bowl so that I can mix the doggone mashed up bananas. Cause I was like, why is it so soupy, y'all? Oh, but anyway, I kept going like the look at me just try look at it. Oh my goodness, bless her heart. So here I am mixing in the banana into the batter. But try not to overmix it still. If you can help it, just get it in there and then put it back in the pan. 350 for 1 hour or more if you need it, but 350 for an hour and then check with a toothpick. Now here I'm trying to make my, well, not trying. I'm about to make my carne asada. I'm gonna put this on the grill. It's coming to room temperature at this point, and once it's at room temperature and the charcoal is hot and gray and all that good stuff, I'm gonna throw it on there. In the meantime, I'm gonna make this salsa, my little salsa verde, and I love this. It's so simple to make salsa, y'all. If you can make your own, make your own. Now, my husband, he like the store bought for the most part, but he'll eat this. But I'm making this one because it's spicy. I like it spicy, so I got some tomatillos, and you want to wash these because they feel a little bit greasy. And I don't know why that is, but it's like a wax, but it feels more greasy than waxy. And of course, since they're in those paper wrap or wrappers, you want to really scrub them because they do have dirt on them as well. And so I have a little bit of a shallot. I don't like the onion. Not necessarily. I don't like necessarily have onions in my salsa because they be so overpowering. And I definitely don't put no garlic in it. So I definitely have to usually make my own just because I don't want all that extra. I just can't take it, y'all. That it be seeping through pores and stuff. I don't want it. I don't want it in my stuff, so I don't use it. So, but I have a shallot.
You gotta wash them.
What is it? Lord, I can't even talk. And I'm put some oil on it and rub them good and put it on the skillet and let them char. Let them char. Oh, and jalapeno from my garden. So I let them char for till they real good and ripe and ready and a lot soft. And then I plunge them in a blender, whatever you got, and add some lime to it, cilantro, and some salt. Now, I couldn't find my sea salt or Celtic salt, so I just used regular salt today. But it turned out really, really good. Can you hold this for me while I take this up? Hold it just right there. It's hot. If I can get it up. Okay. I guess it ain't coming out. All right.
Yeah, magic.
Ah, it's hot.
It's a magic trick. Flip it over and ain't nothing coming.
You know, the way that this banana bread came out reminds me of my grandmother's recipe for pound cake. She used to call it sad cake because when it's gone, you be sad. This has like that sponginess to it. It has the sponginess to it, as you can see, and I'm gonna show you. It's quite moist still, even with that extra that cup of milk and sour cream. I think everything came together beautifully, even with the mishaps. And I will have a taste test for you. Let's go try it. Let's go have Q try it. Can you taste this and tell me what it tastes like?
What is this?
Banana bread made my way.
The one that you forgot to put the banana in? Okay.
All right.
All right. I don't want to blow your head up. Okay.
Give me
Got a
that.
little crunch to it.
Yeah. So forgetting the bananas, the only thing that I ended up
This
having.
without that bread maker.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
So
just.
you didn't use the bread maker.
No, not for this.
All right.
No. Oh, I didn't think you was gonna eat the whole thing. Okay, well, there you go.